I go to church, you go to church, church. What's up, my brothers and sisters? Welcome to another episode of BlaspheMass Debate. It's your host, your favorite deacon of the weekend, Cody G. And today we're going to objectively resolve green light, wellness, and love. But first off, I want to bring up the fact that it's Black History Month. And you know, we all got to stay moisturized. But it's going to be a very special episode because we got two panelists. What's good, John?
What's going on, Cody G, man? You know, I hope everybody out there staying safe. I hope you straight. And shout out to me.
What's good, bruh? I ain't trying to be suave or nothing, you know. I just put a lot of lotion on these hands. And then secondly, we got our special panelist, Trav, over here.
And then we could literally just add a little bit of that Afro brown to her hair, and you can't go wrong with the brown. You get, hey, what's going on? Happy Black History Month. Just finishing up my Simone Lisa.
Is Bob Ross black?
It's Trav Ross.
How's it going?
But yeah, there you go. Now you sounded like him too.
Is that Mona Lisa with the Afro?
Simone Lisa.
Simona Lisa.
Enough laughing. It's time to get to the first debate. So, talking about black people, you know, Nelly's got this big resurgence coming up recently with this Bussitchallenge. Should your girl have to ask you for permission to do the Bussitchallenge? What's your take on this, John?
Nah, man. I mean, she not about to stop Instagramming for you. You know what I'm saying? That's where she getting her bread from. She gonna do her regardless of whether you're in the picture or not. So why would she have to ask you permission to do what she already been doing and what she gonna do anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no. She gonna do her. She been showing ass. She's no. Here. She attracted you by showing ass and whatnot. You don't want her to show ass no more. Like, no, you gonna tell her to stop?
No, but I feel like you're talking about the women who are already Instagram models. But I feel like your regular run of the mill broad is also doing it. It's like this is something everybody else is doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Bussitchallenge on too, but I think at the end of the day, it's cheating, like, and you need permission to cheat.
Debatable.
So like you definitely
you need permission to cheat.
How is it cheating? In what way is it cheating?
She is busting it for everybody. You know?
She's busting it wide open.
But how is it cheating? I mean, so in these situations, so today in Instagram, you go on Instagram and it's literally everybody, all these hoes showing ass to try and get as many likes as they can. That's just what the culture is. So now, because you're with her, now she needs permission to do what she's been doing and what everybody else is doing. For what, bro?
But that's like you start dating a girl that's a stripper, then of course she's going to keep stripping. But if you start dating a girl who's not a stripper and she's like, now I want to strip, that's cheating. It's different. It's not the same thing. You're only pulling for the
job. It's a job, bro. It's a job.
No, it's not just a job. I feel like it's more than a job. It's what is cheating just boning? Like, no, like it's you're busting it wide open, so to speak, for the gram.
But why should she need your permission? Why would she need your permission? You ask for permission for things that like you can't do or that are unsafe or etc. or that might make your partner feel uneasy. Why should a woman have to ask you permission to do something? Nobody's touching her. Nobody's talking to her. Nobody's grabbing her. Like nobody's. It's just pixels on the screen. What's the big deal?
I mean, I think my man said it best. With your permission, something. Need a little time. Mona, give me that green light. You know what I'm saying? So like, Mona, give me that green light.
With your permission.
And like he doesn't even say come on. He just says Mona. He just says Mona and give me. Like I feel like he doesn't have time to let her know. Don't do no stupid shit. Like so there's no time for syllables. Like just moan and give me that green light. Like so, like the same thing. Like don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's fucking around. And it's like you're trying to be like all these motherfuckers, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's probably brought up by the white man. TikTok's letting it happen, and like they're just trying to like devalue our black women. And I won't have it.
You can do whatever you want to on your little TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So why can't the woman in this situation? I mean, it might be a conversation like you can maybe set some barriers or some shit like that, but you're not gonna stop her from posting a picture of your dog. You're not gonna stop her for posting a picture of, you know what I'm saying, y'all two together.
She got her password.
She's not gonna ask you. She's not gonna ask you like, hey babe, can I post a picture today? She's just gonna do it. So now all of a sudden you want her to like ask you for this Like it's just
no. I mean,
everybody do. It started with the Soulja Boy. The motherfuckers was doing
Soulja
the
Boy did a
Bussitchallenge.
What?
No, you do the crank. It's just an
crank that
Bussitchallenge. It's just an internet wave, a movement, a little fad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so John, would you let your girl do it?
I didn't say that. That's neither here nor
debatable.
There.
If she did it, would you have to just own up to it and say women are women?
We're not making this personal. But
we make everything personal. I feel like that's he's retreating right now, and I think and I agree with his retreat. Like his retreat makes sense. Like you would not want your girl to do that because it's like this is your you're showing your body to the masses, and it's cheating. Like at the end of the day, like I get the women empowerment and stuff like that, but if you're in a relationship, like you're mine, I own you. So like, you know what I'm saying? Don't show that to them because it's you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about the ownership thing. That's a little
even with the ownership,
it's a little extreme for me.
All right, now, calm down. We're gonna get to the final word here, and Trav, man, what's your final word? Trav Moss.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you agree to be in a relationship, then there's an ownership aspect to it.
And why are you dressed like Bob Ross?
And I just think
Travis Moss, bro.
I just think like I know women enjoy busting it wide open sometimes, but it makes them feel really good. But I think painting makes me feel really good. Simona Lisa would never bust that thing open for a real nigga, and I don't think you should ever allow your significant other bitch to bust that thing wide open. That's my final word. I'm gonna throw some trees behind her. Throw some trees on that bitch.
So in black terms, he's saying women empowerment. And John, man, what's your final word on this, bruh? Double cup.
It's a fucking Wednesday in February, and this nigga got a costume on. So I don't know if you can believe anything that he says. Permission, that's a lot, bro. I don't know if adults need to ask for permission for most things. Not everything, obviously. But you ain't about to permissionize my Instagram.
Moan and give me that green light.
TikTok, so.
Moan and give me that. Moan and give me that.
Moan and give me. Are those the fucking lyrics for real?
He's drinking.
Come on, but you know how sometimes they hype it.
He's drinking the water that he's dipping his brush in. All right, so after consuming your guys' final words, it seems your girl should definitely have to ask for permission to do the Bussitchallenge, and the round goes to your boy, Travis Moss.
Hey, a first round win is worth less than 4 pennies to a hobo.
I didn't know Travis Moss plays the drums.
Bob Ross don't play the fucking drums.
That's what I'm saying.
If you gonna stew him up, nigga, stew him up.
Right.
You gonna stew him up.
Right. He pulled out the drums.
He's singing, playing the drums, and painting.
Black Bob Ross. Black Bob. You know what I'm saying?
Black Moss.
Blob Ross.
Blob Ross. All right. So before we get into the next round, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. And don't forget to follow us on these platforms. Guys watching. If you bump uglies on the first night, does it eliminate the possibility for a long-term relationship? What's your take on this, John?
Yeah, man. No. If you don't have sex or if you have sex on the first night, it doesn't eliminate the opportunity for a long-distance relationship. Here's the thing, ladies. If sex is had and then the guy wants to keep spending time with you, you know he really, really likes you.
Or it's just fine.
If you guys have sex and then you guys strictly meet up for sex, that's obviously a fuck buddy. But if he's like kicking it with you and you doing shit and you going places and you going on dates and shit like that,
right.
He
playing
really,
in your
really
hair.
likes you. Like, cause if you give up the pussy
farting around you,
if you give it up on the first night, you're probably gonna be like, okay, I could probably have sex with her whenever I want to, or whenever I see her. The relationship is already leading towards sex. But if you strayed off of the sexual path and you start going on dates, brunches, kicking it, buying her stuff, like after you've already given it up on the first date, that's the green flag. That's the real green flag.
The green flag.
Girls, you are good. If he's doing all this stuff with you afterwards, like he's already had sex with you. which means, according to you ladies, he's already gotten what he wanted, but he's
the
still
cookie.
spending time with you and spending money on you and effort to see you and planning things. That's when you know you in there, ladies, and that's when you know you good. So it's not a red, it's not a stop sign by any means. Just because you hit on the first night, like who knows what could happen? Y'all could have had the best night ever, done everything you could have ever wanted. And
this nigga really got paint.
That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? But,
no. I mean,
but let's see what this old painter wannabe ass nigga want to say.
I mean, call me old fashioned, but I mean, you talk about the green flag. It definitely is I would say a red flag, and I didn't add too much reds to Mona Lisa over here, but I just think if I did in fact meet Simona Lisa, she looks like a really nice lady.
She needs more melanin.
I think
her forehead's too bright.
It wouldn't be right of me to try and make love with her on the very first night. I think I want to get to know her. You know what I'm saying? You add these trees, and the trees, you know, you add them, they make you happy. You mess up, and I personally say there's no such things as fuck ups, just like happy mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So. I
don't believe a word this nigga said.
That'd be more than a happy mistake. That'd be a detrimental mistake.
That's a dub.
It's like if I'm trying to draw a tree and I accidentally grab brown. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be very detrimental. So that'd be what I would liken those to be very similar. You know what I'm saying? So
paint that canvas, why don't you?
I'm trying to decode his metaphors.
I feel like having sex.
If you have sex on the first night, it just gets all the bullshit out the way.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
It just gets all the bullshit out the way. Like, let's just cut straight to it. What 50% of the party, meaning the guy, what are we here for? You know, according to most people, guys just want sex. Okay, give them what they want, and then let's see what they're about. You're not a hoe if you give it up on the first day. You could have had a spectacular night, met a spectacular gentleman, and you're not a hoe for doing that. Like,
just don't say I don't normally do this.
You're an adult. You have
because we know what that means.
And if you're going out just to have fun, I'm sure you can communicate that and etc. But like if you give it up on the first night, it's truly not that bad. It's really. I would say that
it just shows a lot of desperation. I feel like it's both of you guys just wanna, you know what I'm saying, make love, and I think something like
what's wrong if two people want to do that?
Isn't two people come together
on the first night.
When two people come together,
that way, let it happen.
Much like when two paints come together, you got your greens and your blues, and you start to make chartreuse. Much like that when you add two paints to add another type of paint. Much like that, I would liken it to that. You know what I'm saying? A loving relationship, it has to build. And if you just start off with the top block, if you're building the Eiffel Tower and you start with the little top pointy thing, it's gonna.
I think what Trav is trying to say is blue and yellow doesn't always make green. And I think what John's trying to say is if you're going to climb a motherfucking mountain, you're not going to climb halfway up the mountain and then come down the mountain. You're going to climb all the way to the top of the mountain, and then you're going to climb all the way back down, and then you're going to decide if you really like that mountain or not.
You feel me? Cody G, that's why you're.
I'm a code breaker, baby.
That's why you're the deacon of the weekend.
Jonathan, do you think your parents fucked the first night that they saw each other?
Ain't nothing wrong with being a bastard child.
That's a mystery I never solved.
Your parents,
hey, Dad,
within the first 10 minutes of looking at gazing in each other's eyes.
What's wrong with love at first sight? What's wrong with
love at first sight?
There ain't nothing wrong with fucking on first.
But penalizing at first sight is a whole nother thing.
Penalizing,
debatable. You know what you want.
That's a penalty.
If you know what you want, then the age old, as the ancient Romans put it, the age old. The age old, and then you got the old age, but we're not gonna get into the age old or the old age.
Okay, now so calm down. We're gonna get to the final word here, and Trav, man, what's your final word, bruh? This your last chance.
Yeah, much like blue and yellow doesn't always make green. I think Mexican and black doesn't always make an intelligent individual. Ipso facto.
This guy's doing you dirty. This guy's doing you dirty.
Keeping up with the Talarians.
You got to do what makes you happy, but I think if you do that and you dick her down early on, it's not gonna make you happy in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, fuck all that shit. You feel me? You feel me?
He couldn't keep playing. He couldn't keep.
Bob Ross said that on episode.
He couldn't stay in his fucking character. He tried.
I saw an episode. He said dick her down.
He bought all that shit. He's like, you feel me? Right at the end. He just fucked it up right at the end. All right, and John, man, what's your final word, bruh? Pop it off. Mop it up.
Mop it up.
Mop it. Panso.
Sex on the first night, while it may be frowned upon.
Fabuloso.
Like masturbating on an airplane, may be frowned upon, but it's not bad. It's not evil. It's not wrong. Love is love.
It's about if it feels right.
There are a lot of worse things that go on.
I only want to be with you. Let's do that every episode. Call me a fool.
Wow, wow. I only want to be with you.
Brought to you by Hootie as well as the Blood.
There are worse things in this world besides sex. And two people having
all
sex,
the time.
It's not a bad thing. It's not. Two people fighting, two people killing each other. Like, there are worse things in this world. People are getting robbed. People are going hungry every second. And if you're fucking, then it's not. There, like I said, there's worse things. So go for it. Enjoy your evening. If you meet a nice gentleman,
y'all know what the fuck I'm
talking about. The woman that you meet, then YOLO. Live it up.
That nigga sung all the way over you.
It's getting to the point where I watch it on TV when I buy DVDs. $39.99 for the new, with $39.99 for the new releases. I can't.
Kills.
Damn, man, with this final word, man, I can't even decide, bro. So we gonna do a little tiebreaker. Fuck it. All this booty talk, it's got me a little thrown. But who's better, pirates or ninjas? What do you think, Trav?
I would say definitely pirates. Like they got money, they be partying, they be having fun and shit. Ninjas gotta be discreet. They don't get no booty, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be climbing walls and shit. How do you even learn to climb a wall? I never climbed, like, you know what I'm saying, a ceiling in my life. So the pirates, I get that they have the dirty aspect on some Eminem. I am white, I am a bum, but I mean they got bread, you know what I'm saying? They get booty and they be turning up. Ninjas lame.
John?
Definitely the ninjas. First of all, they wear black. Shout out to Black. It's Black History Month. And bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna. Lil Weezy F baby tune, she said it best. So when you just moving in on niggas lurking, make your move, handle your work, do your business, and then get out the jam undetected. I don't know if there's anything better than that. This nigga talking about some pirates booty and shit. Like, it's a bunch of men on a boat with a bunch of dirty ass men that's smelly with scurvy. Like, y'all niggas wouldn't know shit. Y'all talking about some shiver me timbers, land ahoy. Fuck that, bro. We ain't got no time for no words. It's no time for that. We straight to the action. We in and we out. Handle the mission and get her done. You feel me?
Ninjas don't get no bread or no hoes.
Okay, so so it seems after taking in both of those responses, I'm gonna have to give it to your boy, Travis.
Hey, bro, this is some light-skinned bullshit, and, if I don't start getting paid more, I'm gonna fucking leave this show.
I had to add a little more.
Can't even fucking paint.
I had to add a little more black for the History Month.
All right, so Trav, man, you the winner of this episode of BlaspheMass Debate, man. What you want to tell the viewers, bro?
The show
Black Power.
Rigged.
All right, that was quick. I think that was a record.
Rigged.
That was a record right there.
I haven't won in about 5
God
weeks.
damn.
The show's fucking rigged.
Okay, so for this episode, we have learned your girl has to ask for permission to do the Bussitchallenge. Secondly, rehab clinics should not take in social media addicts. And lastly, if you bump uglies on the first night, it does eliminate the possibility for long-lasting love. And as your freaky deacon of the weekend always says, amen. Amen. Yo, BMD family, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Tell us what you think below. Do you agree or disagree with the resolutions? Let us know in the comments. Keep up with us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, Twitter, Apple, Google, and Amazon Audible Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and of course, Pandora. Amen. Amen.